Hey guys, this is Rich from Bacon Ice Cream Productions. The stuff you're about to see is part of our ongoing coverage of DexCon 13 happening right now at the Morristown Hyatt in Morristown, New Jersey. So check it out and enjoy.
Hi everyone, it's Diabolik from Bacon Ice Cream Productions. We are here at DexCon 13 in Morristown, New Jersey at the Hyatt. I'm here with Jim Moss, who is president, I don't know what your title in Wise Eye Games is, but he's something in Wise Eye's Games.
I'm something, yes.
What are you?
Yeah, I'm the vice president.
Okay.
Vice president.
I met Jim at the only game in town when he was trying to do some playtest sessions for his games, and we kind of were like, hey, I go to this, maybe you should talk to them. And then, he ended up being up here, and I wanted to give him the opportunity to talk about some of his games. So you have 2 games with you and 3 that you're working on.
Third that's being worked on,
okay.
Known as, called Bruno the Bandit. It's based on the Bruno the Bandit webcomic.
I read it, actually. I recognize the artwork. I was like, So, well, why don't you talk about whichever one you want, Dem Bones, I know, and Haunted? Was the other one? Okay.
Haunted is the other game. Well, I'll start with Dem Bones.
Okay.
The concept behind this game is a closet that's very messy, and it contains a skeleton. There's a skeleton in the closet, but the skeleton is in pieces. So there's bone cards that have pieces of the skeleton. And what the object of the game is to try to match up the valuable keepsakes, old junk, together while avoiding the bone cards. So you get points for, grabbing, say, the record albums, but you get minus points for grabbing the bones or ending up with the bones. The only way to get rid of the bones is to play them on an attaching part onto another player. So, for example, if you have the left leg, you can connect, the left foot connects to the left leg, the leg bone connects to the hip bone, and as the game progresses, the skeleton is built. And a big chunk of minus points can follow people around the game.
How did you come up with the concept? Was it your concept, or you just...
No, this is mine.
Okay.
This is all mine. When I was about 10 years old, I used to enjoy playing a game called Hearts. I started playing around with modifying a game called Clubs, in which the clubs followed you around. You weren't, once you collected them, you weren't stuck with them like you were in Hearts. They kind of bounced around to different players. And this game kind of evolved from that.
Okay.
So back to my childhood for this game.
Let's talk about Haunted. I'll take Dem Bones from you.
Okay, good. Big bunch of minus points for you. Sorry.
Good. All right.
Okay.
I lost.
This is Haunted. This is a game where you're looking for treasures inside a haunted house, and there are 4 different doors in this game: a red door, a green door, a brown door, and they have different keys. So in order to find out what's behind the door, you have to have the certain key. And there are treasures to be found here, as well as ghosts that are going to scare you into dropping the treasures. There's a ghost right there. Secret passages, a skeleton key that can actually open any door but crumbles to dust after use.
So compare the 2 games on how they play. How do you play Haunted in, brief distinction? Is it you're playing against another player? Are you trying to build a map?
You're playing against another player, and Haunted is a strategic game. So part of the strategy in the game is to use the door cards to block someone from advancing further into the haunted house. So if, for example, you have a key to the red door and they don't, you can throw that door down in front of where they're trying to move along the path of the haunted house. That prevents them from going along that path, and they have to use different methods to get around to get the treasures that they want. The object is to collect 4 of the same treasure. There's an idol, there's a candlestick, there's a portrait. All very valuable things, but haunted as well. This is the wall coaster. This is the product we currently have on the market. It's in about 60 independent toy stores in the United States. It was featured at this year's Toy Fair in New York City.
So tell us about it. How's it work?
So
I love marbles, so it helps.
It was invented by an 11-year-old kid, the one on the cover, as a matter of fact. And his father helped him put it together, and they have a patent for it right now. And what it is a marble run that you construct on your own, on your wall. It sticks to the wall with non-marring putty, and you can build any sorts of designs with the kit. It comes with 4 glow-in-the-dark marbles. It's not night now, so it doesn't glow in the dark. Too fast. You can adjust it. So, for example, since this wasn't too high, we can adjust this just a little bit, and now the marble will roll correctly. So you can take, as you can see, you can use tubes. You can take it around corners. Later this year, we'll be coming out with what's called the Wall Coaster Extreme Stunt Kit that will feature a number of turns and some stairways that the marbles can bounce down.
So you're saying you can find these in independent toy stores?
That's correct, yes. Locally in New Jersey, carried by Toy Kingdom in Flemington, and I'm trying to think of a couple of other ones. Toy Fair in White House, I think.
But you can also find out
Toy Town and White House.
And every place that is, I'm assuming, is listed on the website.
Yes. Well, actually, the website will list the product. You can also buy the product directly off the website. We don't list the vendors on the website.
Okay. Well, it seems like a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to, I was telling you before, I'm looking forward to something, because I want to create this whole crazy perpetual motion thing. So, other than that, how are you enjoying the show?
It's great. It's fantastic to have people come by and demo. We've got they've given us a lot of great feedback as far as what to do with the game and what they would like to see done with the game. And in fact, we're making changes based on the feedback we received. And next week we go to final press with the game, and based on the feedback, we're already changing several of the cards in both of the games that we demoed here.
So when are you looking at having this on market?
This will be in the market end of August.
Okay.
So this is getting a rush printing and going right out of the market so we can hit the Halloween season.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for your time, Jim. I
Thanks.
appreciate it.
Thanks, Eric.